Hello and welcome everybody. New start to the working week. It's nice blue skies as I look out the window there behind me. It's looking great. Cliff and Kandi are back with us for another week to keep you fit during your lunchtime, so we're not spending too much time in the iPad. I'll just give a quick advertisement. Tomorrow night at 7:30, Cliff is going to be back to us with Kiana. Kiana is currently competing on the ITF tour overseas, and if you think you're perhaps too young to be thinking about ITFs, the starting age is 13. So they'll guide you through how the rankings, the gradings work there, how the events work, how you travel around, and they'll relate some of their trips to Japan and Cambodia along the way. You want to add anything to that, Cliff?
No, that sounds good, Craig. That's we're looking forward to it. And like you said, I mean, it starts 13. It's pretty young.
Yeah. So if you're keen to take your tennis a little bit further, that'll be great for you. So let's hand over to Kandi now and get us underway.
Thanks, Craig. All right, guys. I hope you all had a good weekend. Got something a little bit different planned for you today. Kandi's going to do some hip work and strengthening for you. I'll leave that to her to explain why it's important for tennis players. And I'm going to do a lot of abs and core with you. So maybe probably not as physically tiring as before or as last week. But hopefully it'll still get you moving and get you going. All right, over to you, Kandi.
Okay, everyone, so today we're not going to use any equipment, but we will start off like how we have been starting, and then instead of going straight into the ab work, we're just going to go straight into our hip work. So standing at the back of your mat, reaching your hands by your sides, nice and relaxed, breathing in, and exhale, rolling down. Inhale, and exhale, up again. Breathing in and exhale, rolling down. Inhale and back up. On our last one, we're going to stay down there, breathing in and exhale, rolling down. Bend through the legs if you need to. Place your hands on the mat and walk along the mat until you come into your plank. Holding your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pressing into the downward dog. We're holding for 10 seconds as well. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to plank and down onto our knees, straight into our cat stretches. So exhale, rounding the spine up. Inhale, bringing the chest down and slightly forward with the hips reaching up. And again, I want you to go with the own flow of your breath. And at your own pace. Last one. Good. And from there, straight into a hip stretch. Lunging one leg out and wide to the side. Reaching down as low as you can go. Coming back and changing sides. Lunging that leg forward into the side. Reaching down. You're aiming towards your elbow towards the ground. It doesn't matter if you don't get there, but that just gives you guidance as to where you're going. Alternating from one side to the other. Good. And then keep your position moving in. Good. We're going to do one more each side. And your last one. Good. And then rest from there. Come around and line your back. We'll start straight into our hip work. So from there, you're going to bring your feet hip width apart. We're going to do a few of our nice pelvic lifts to start off with. So on your exhale, you're rolling up. Inhale at the top. Exhale and rolling down. And again, we're still trying to keep as much movement as we can through the spine. Moving each little section. at its own space. Good. On your next one, you're going to hold up for me. So you're going to roll all the way up and hold. Bring your hands closer to your sides if you feel like you need the balance. From there, you're going to bring one leg up and into tabletop. Place it back down, and then you'll change sides. What you're aiming to do here is change from one side to the other without visibly seeing a drop in the hips. So we don't want to sway side to side to change positions. We don't want the hip to drop as we change positions. It's the job of the glue that you've left behind to keep you stable. This is important when you're standing on the tennis court and you need to shift side to side. It gives the hip the stability that you can stop and hold your position. Last two. On this next one, hold. Hold that position. Keep that hip lifted and engaged for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Changing sides. Make sure your hip is engaged. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. We're changing one more each side. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Remember, keep it nice and steady. Don't let that hip drop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And foot down, and then roll all the way down. Give yourself a moment. Good. From there, lie on your side. Rolling on your side, you can use your arm as a pillow. You're going to zigzag your legs for me. We're going into some clams. Now I want you to lift your feet up. Your feet and your hips and your shoulders are going to be in that one alignment. Pull your belly button in and keep your obliques, this side of your body, nice and long. Hold it, and now you're going to open your top knee, keeping your heels together, and close. Open and close. And you're looking to feel right at the back of your hip here. Place your hand here, will help give you guidance. We're doing 10, we're up to 4, 5. Remember, everything's nice and steady. None of these hips are wobbling. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last time 10. That's it. Resting your feet down, taking your top leg, and you're going to straighten it in line with your body. Flex your toe, drawing your toes towards your heel, and it's like you're pushing your heel against the wall behind you. So you're just going to press a little bit behind you, still keeping the hips nice and steady. The leg goes up and down. 2, 3. You want to feel a slight engagement through the obliques. This keeps stabilizing through the hips. Halfway there. 3 more. 2. And your last one, you're going to hold it up there, point your toe. Nice pointy toe. You're drawing circles in the air for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep the hips steady on this one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way with your circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest from there. Now that should have been the back of your bum here. If you felt your leg, on the next time when we roll over, see if you can concentrate on your glute more. Rolling over, other side. Zigzag your legs. Line everything up nicely. Feet up. Check. Are they in line with your hip and your body? Pull your belly button in and your obliques long. Holding there, and we're open and close. 2. Really get that knee right up, all the way open. This is my 5th one. And we've got 3 more. 2. Good. And your last one. Lovely. And rest it from there. Straighten through your leg. Good. Remember to check everything's still steady. Point through your toe and it slides up. Sorry, flex your toe actually. And it slides up and back behind your imaginary wall and down. 2 and down. You really want to feel that hip at the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your last one, 10. From there, you point the toe, holding it up in the air as high as you can go, little circles there. 10, 9, 8, 7, watch your hips, tummy tight. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Should be burning at the back there again. Sometimes I have to give it a little bit of a pat to wake it back up again. It gets quite tired. Good. And then from there, coming onto your hands and knees. We're almost done. We're just going to finish off with this last little bit, and then you'll be all finished. So from there, you're just going to take one leg and straighten it right behind you. It's just going to go straight up and down. Again, this one's important because you're keeping your hips and your tummy nice and steady. Use your obliques to stabilize you. You shouldn't feel your back move. So just up and down with that leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last time, 10. Slide it back straight into the other side. Lengthen through that leg. Keep the hips and the pelvis steady, and up it comes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And rest from there. You're going to curl your toes under. We're going straight into downward dog. And you're going to lift all the way up into downward dog. Come back and just hover. We're almost done. Last one. And then we're going to hand over to Cliff. Downward dog and hover. 3, 4. Stretch through those hamstrings. 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and on your last one, you hold it up, walk your hands to your feet, and slowly roll up. Inhale there, exhale, rolling down, and up. Good. And relax from there. And I'm going to hand you over to Cliff. Well done, everyone.
All right, guys, good job. As I said, a little bit lower intensity today, but we have our reasons for that. We're going to pick it up later in the week again. What we're going to concentrate on now is your abs. As Kandi was saying, the hips are really important for tennis. When people talk about core, it doesn't generally we think about just the abs, but it involves a whole lot more than just that. It's the whole midsection of your body. So you need to strengthen those hips, work on creating hip stability. All right. So first one we're going to start off today with is dead bug. We're then going to go straight into crunches and end off with some flutter kicks. Oh, sorry, not end off with some flutter kicks, but do flutter kicks. And then just to get the heart rate up a little bit and keep you moving, we're going to do some figure 8 runs. All right, so everybody on your back. If you don't know what dead bug is, I'll explain. Everybody on your back, hands, legs in the air like this. And Kandi calls it tabletop. Now what you're going to do is don't let your back arch and come off your floor or mat, right? Keep the back flat on the floor, and your left leg goes out and your right arm goes back, and you bring it back. So what's going to happen as soon as you stretch your legs out, you're going to feel your back lift. You need to work hard to keep it flat, right? And opposite arm, opposite leg, go extend, bang, right? We're going to do 16. We're on 2, 3, 4. Keep going. When people talk about core strength, a lot of people have strong cores, but they can't control it. Right? What we're practicing here is learning to keep our back in a neutral position. Okay. It's 11. Breathe out as you go down. 12. 13. 14. 15. And last one. 16. All right. Stay in that position. Crunches. So with the crunches, what we want is to bring the rib cage down towards the hips. We don't want to see the heads banging up and down like that, right? And the other thing we don't want to see is when you do it, I want you to try and suck your belly button in so you're not sticking this middle part of your abs up. It's called the bread loaf. If you stick it up, you'll see it stick out. You want to try and keep your stomach flat, right? So hands across the chest, tuck your chin in, and just a little bit. Lift those shoulder blades off the ground. We're going 20, 2, 3, 4. Try and keep that stomach flat. 5. Bring your ribs down to your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You don't need to go too high. 13, 14. Keep that neck still. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Right. Hands under the bum. Again, try and keep your back straight. Right? And we're going to do 30 flutter kicks. So it's just this. As you can feel, you're going to want to feel your back lift. Try not let it lift. Right? Here we go. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Right, and relax. Up we get. Going to do some figure 8. So if you have a cone or some shoes, that works pretty well. Put them a step apart, and a little bit bigger for me. And ready. Just 20 seconds around the cone in a figure 8 pattern. And here we go. Let's keep moving. Try and keep those feet going fast. Use your arms too. Try not just, you don't want to run like this. You're never going to run like that on a tennis court. Okay. 5 more seconds. One more time around. Let's go. Keep moving. And relax. Good job, guys. Round 1 done. Grab a quick drink. And we'll get going for round 2. All right, round 2. Now with dead bug, a lot of the times, some people are going to find that easy. So what you can do, either grab a TheraBand or mini band like mine. Put it around your feet. And this will make it quite a bit harder now to keep your back flat. So that's where the dead bug gets difficult, is if you are practicing keeping your back flat. If not, it's probably not going to do all that much for you. So really work on that, all right? Here we go. Back down, right, and go. 1, 2. Suck that belly button in so you're keeping the same pressure on the back. Keep that belly button sucked in, back flat. Not necessarily flat, but more neutral spine. And that's something we'll have to explain another time. Breathe out as you go down. 11. We're doing 20 this round. 15. 16. 17. 18, 19, and 20. Okay, good stuff. Right crunches. Remember, head tucked in, and you lift in your chest off the floor by bringing your ribs down towards your hips. Here we go. 1. You can stick your legs in the air. 2, 3, 4, 5. No bread loaf. Try and keep your stomach flat. 10. 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Flutter kicks. So hands under your bum. Back in the same position. Don't let it lift off the mat. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're feeling it lift, maybe lift your legs a little bit higher. Makes it a little bit easier for you. All right. So about 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Right, up we get. And figure 8. Here we go. Keep moving. Use those arms. Oh. Need more space down. Keep moving. Keep going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. Grab a drink. We've got one more round, then back over to Kandi. All right. So another round of dead bug coming up. Again, you want to make it even harder. Grab some hand weights. Doesn't have to be a weight. Could just be anything that's a little bit heavier. Put your mini band around your feet. I would caution you before making it too hard. Make sure you are keeping your back flat, guys. Like I said, that's the real benefit in the exercise. And learning that core control. So you're trying not to arch or just let your back roll down like that. Keep it in the same position, all right? So back down we go like this. If you're managing to do that, by all means, go grab the weights. And here we go, 20 again. Opposite arm, opposite leg. 1. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you're struggling, just try not to go as low. You want to go as low as you can without letting your back lift off the floor. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. Right, straight into crunches. Hands across the chest, tuck your chin in, lift straight up. 1, 2, 3, do them quite fast. 10, 10 more. 2 more, 3, and good. Right, flutter kicks. Here we go. Hands under the bum, back flat, legs straight. Depends on how difficult you want to make it. Put them as low as you can without letting your back lift off the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Suck that belly button in. Keep that back on the floor. Here we go. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And up we get. Off to the cones. Last one. Here we go. Nice and fast. Round we go. Keep going, keep moving, nice and quick, keep those arms going, keep the feet moving fast. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, guys, good job. Kandi's going to stretch you out.
Okay, from there, everyone, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And just move this mat back a little bit. And then from there, you're going to stick one leg out to the side and you're just going to rock backwards. And you should feel your inner thigh stretching. Just hold it there for me. Should be feeling that inner thigh stretching quite nicely. If it's not stretching enough for you, just rock your hips back a little bit more and you should feel it a little bit more intensely. Good. Release it and then change sides. Same idea. Again, you can slow down your breath by breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Really expanding through that rib cage. Trying to get the full benefit of a full breath. Good, release it from there. And then come and set. Crossing one leg in front. Bring the other leg over to in a little bit of a twisted position. And then you're going to hug this knee. So you're going to bring this knee nice and close. You should be feeling the side of the hip here. And then if you need to make it a little bit more intense, you can bring your chin towards your knee there. And that will help intensify your stretch. Try to keep this hip anchored down towards the ground. You don't want to be lifted up off of it. You want to keep that hip down. Good, releasing that stretch, changing sides, tuck and cross over. And again, hug your knee. One side might feel tighter than the other, and that's very normal. Bring your chin towards your knee if you need to intensify your stretch a bit. Good, and we're going to release that from there, and we're going to come down on one knee, and we're going to open up and stretch through the hip. Last stretch, guys. So on down on one knee, remember to tuck your tailbone under and press the hip slightly forward. You want to feel it opening up through the front of the hip here. If you want to add onto your stretch, you can lean over into a side bend and stretch through the side here. Good, release that, and then changing sides. Again, tuck your tailbone under, pressing the hip slightly forward, opening up through the hip, and then bending to the side. Last few moments, and then we'll be finishing off. Good, and then release that from there. Take a few big breaths. And then you're all done. Well done, everyone. Good job today.
Thank you very much, Kandi. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We hope you had a great session. Well done, Cliff. Well done, Kandi. And we'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.